Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rajas Kakasungura YouTube channel. We really appreciate to those people who are supporting this channel, na tunashukuru Mungu kwa hayo yote. Kaka, there's something I want to put across, and I have a tendency of opening the minds of my followers so that you are able to see the future. As I always say, and I want to repeat it, in politics, things do not happen by accident. Anything that happens in politics is a well-calculated, meticulous move. Kizungu. Nimesoma kweli. So, when you see things happen in politics, they have an intention to achieve. When you see Raila Odinga saying this, there is a reason for that. When you see Mother Karua speaking from the other end, there is a reason for that. Nothing happens by accident. When you see Ruto speaking from the other end, there is a reason for that. When Gachagua speaks from the other side, there is a reason. It's a calculated move to achieve an intention. Now, let me give you a chronology. Leo kizungu inatiririka bwana. Let me give you a chronology of events since or in the past 2 to 3 days. Let me start by quoting the Raila Odinga speech about the 17 billion fuel scandal that is facing the Kenya Kwanza government and the one woman who I don't want to mention her name. That started from Raila Odinga. Raila akasema, nitasema. Nitasema. Nisikize vizuri. That's what some I'm driving to. So Raila akasema, nitasema. Kamuka. Amezungumza mambo mengi since that time about hiyo mafuta ambayo imeshikwa kule Mombasa. Mother Karua akajitokeza, akadismiss bipartisan talks, akasema tunarudi barabarani. Raila on the other end akasema wacha tupatie bipartisan talks time. Chronology of events. Just to follow me keenly. Kutoka hapo, jana, all of a sudden, Uhuru Kenyatta resurfaced. Are you connecting anything? Uhuru Kenyatta resurfaced wakiwa na Kalonzo Musyoka. Wanaenda mchango. Kwa mchango, Uhuru has been underwaters. Alizungumza a statement that has been making headlines since that day. Alisema, mimi sio mtu wa kutishwa. Siku za kutishwa zimeisha. Hata mama akikosa kuzaa ama ng'ombe ikikosa kuzaa, you blame Uhuru Kenyatta. Stop blaming me for your failures. That is what Uhuru Kenyatta said. After that, jana ikaisha. Leo, Raila amekuwa na press conference. Anachokizungumzia ni mafuta. Kimani Ichung'wah amekuja. Amesema, sasa tutatengeneza jopo katika bunge la kufanya utafiti kuhusu the state capture slogan during the Jubilee government. Leo, Mother Karua led a delegation of the Mount Kenya leaders and Azimio supporters. They have rejected the bipartisan talks, calling them a waste of time. chronology of events. Now, I'll give you what is expected in the coming days. But first, let's listen to these Mount Kenya leaders on what they're saying. We start with Jeremiah Kioni.
Ruto lies another time. For that is his nature. Chindwe. No,
That's my internet floating. I don't know why, but
there's no need of talking about that document if it's not addressing the cost of.
Okay, let me change my network. It seems to be my network seems to be.
Or why would we bother?
My network seems to be having a problem. Okay, tuanze vizuri.
Ruto lies another time. For that is his nature. Chindwe. No, there's no need of talking about that document if it's not addressing the cost of living. Or why would we bother with?
I don't know why my internet keeps on. I don't know. Acha nitafute hiyo video. It's here. Okay.
The invasion of Jubilee with it. If it is not addressing the invasion of Jubilee by UDA, what is the use of that document to us? We can continue managing ourselves the way you have done it. In any case, Ruto never intended it for good. He's been wasting people's time there. But we also have been using the time to organize ourselves, including many things like you have seen.
We have no business at Bomas if those two basic minimums are not met. Reduction in the cost of living and paying fidelity to the law as regards political party. Leave Jubilee alone. Do your own thing and let us do our own thing. Thank you.
We are united to push for the political, economic, and social interests of the people of Mount Kenya. We will not accept politics of intimidation. Kama mtu anataka kutusafirisha kwenda mbinguni, pengine Mungu atamsafirisha mbele yetu.
Yes.
Lakini we are not going to be intimidated. And anybody who sends attack dogs to insult leaders asking how many votes we got, open the server. What are you fearing?
Open the server.
Open the server, we verify how many votes. Kama ni mbili tutashukuru. What are you afraid of? You cannot continue to refuse to open the server and send attack dogs. And this is to William Ruto, not to anybody else.
Some talks were a waste of time. It was a diversion of concentration, but we captured the matter very early. We were there to say we want more constituencies. We want Kiambu to be divided into several other counties. But we then later realized that this was just a diversion and just time wasting.
We are ready now as a movement, as a forum, to talk on behalf of our people, and even to look for things that could be affecting them and look have a proactive way of tackling them.
Okay. You had Jeremiah Kioni in that video or in that audio. You also had Mother Karua saying, kama unataka kutusafirisha kwenda mbinguni, pengine Mungu amepanga kukusafirisha mbele yetu. We are not accepting politics of intimidation. Open the servers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to prepare you psychologically that the bipartisan talks have collapsed. You do not need rocket science to be told that bipartisan talks have collapsed. From these sentiments, by Kalonzo Musyoka escorting Uhuru Kenyatta yesterday and directly hurling attacks at William Ruto portrays a collapsed bipartisan talks. By Raila Odinga directly attacking William Ruto on the importation of petroleum without involving a G2G system, it portrays a broken bipartisan talks. By Mother Karua calling for maandamano, by Mother Karua starting to bring together the Mount Kenya leadership, it entirely portrays a broken bipartisan talks. Now, the chronology of events I gave you, I hope now you understand its system. And why I said, nothing happens in politics by accident. Everything happens with a reason. Now, William Ruto must begin to prepare himself. Another wave of maandamano is on the way coming. Ruto must prepare himself. And this time round, it will be messier with casualties. Kenyans, start warming up, start preparing, start jogging. Anza kutafuta game kits. Mpira iko hapa mbele, it's not for the faint-hearted. Ni ya watu walio na roho na nguvu ya kupigania uhuru wetu, ya kupigania haki zetu, ya kupigania demokrasia ya Kenya yetu. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you the very best. Asanteni sana.